I am joined now by Stokely Hathaway, who Fightful fans are going to remember for leaving Matt Riddle shook as fuck on the air. Stokely.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty accurate a description.
That
So,
was
he's not on today, is he?
That was ranked among the most I guess fondly remembered Fightful moments of 2017.
And rightfully so. I just remember the look of I would say terror on like Riddle's face, when he saw me appear. I think I'll be 80 years old and I'll still remember that moment. To be able to scare a former UFC fighter, I mean, dude, it gets no bigger than that.
He clutched his championship belts when you appeared on the screen. Like,
Of course.
Like
that, he knew that they were in danger.
That is a thing people can go back and look. Like, he held on to them like he was afraid he was going to lose them. Here's my question in relation to Riddle. You think he's going to book you on his big WrestleMania weekend show?
I mean, I called him out last night, and then I later learned that I was banned from competing, I think because he was scared of me, knocking him out again. So I completely understand if he waives that ban, I'll be down. Like, let's do it. WrestleMania weekend, all for it.
I'm just saying, he said it's definitely a possibility that I would get booked against people that I could absolutely beat. So anything's possible, as they say, as Kevin Garnett says. Now, you're managing Loki at MLW Zero Hour. How did the relationship with both Loki and MLW come about?
I mean, I have to give all credit to Court Bauer. I've been in talks with MLW since I would say middle of last year. I inherited Black Friday management from the late great Gary Hart, and Loki was a part of that. And so, now we're stuck in this situation where MVP, he has a debt to me. He chooses not to pay that debt. So, when you make certain decisions, there are repercussions and consequences. And so his repercussions and consequences, he has to go one-on-one with the legendary Loki. And I guarantee you at the end of that match, he's going to be so apologetic and sorry that he ever crossed me. So that's how we got here.
If you had to wrestle in one of the two men's gear, Loki's full-on suit or MVP's bodysuit, which would you least like to compete in?
I think the bodysuit is probably a little uncomfortable. I mean, it's already tacky, so I would have to go with the suit.
Is there anybody else in MLW you have your eye on?
I mean, it's a lot of talented people there. I mean, Brody King. I mean, that's a dude who, he took it to MVP that last match that they had. I mean, he is a standout star. Of course, MJF, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, Wheeler, Yuta. I mean, it's a lot of guys there who are just, at the top of their game. And, that's why you see them in MLW. That's why you see them in other prominent promotions. Those are the guys that are leading the charge right now. So I would love to have them in Black Friday management and the Dream Team or Catch Point, whatever. I just want to be, a part of that future generation. So, yeah, lots of guys.
It's pretty cool to see MLW back. I mean, they had over a decade away from promoting wrestling shows, and now they're back, and they've just got all this talent on the roster. Like, it's loaded. Like, you see people on there, like, either they were in WWE or you could see them in WWE at any given moment. There's just so many. You kind of rose to prominence in Ring of Honor with Moose, who is now in Impact. You still keep in touch with him at all?
Yeah, I do actually talk to Moose. I talked to him, I think it was a few weeks ago. We don't talk as often as we used to, but, he's doing well. He's at Impact. He's very happy. He's doing his thing. I'm happy that, he chose his own path. Like I say it all the time, I truly believe that happiness is more important than money or, status or whatever. And, Moose is truly happy at Impact. And, it really can't get any better than that, every time I talk to him, he'll say, when are you coming around? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I'll see you in Florida, when I'm there for MLW. But, yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's really good.
Once on a post on ringofhonorwrestling.com, you said that R.D. Evans is a liar, a thief, a manipulator, a con man, a goof, and a twit. He is now working for WWE Creative. I would just like any comment on that.
I don't recall ever saying that. I think that was a misquote. I don't know where you got that from. Wow. I mean, it sounds like someone is trying to, like, set me up to fail. That's, like, that's really disheartening to hear, Sean. And the fact that you would bring that up, I'm appalled. I don't recall ever saying such a thing.
As Riddle said when I booked you on our show, I'm doing my extra work, Stokely.
Okay. I mean, who sent you that? Because that's a lie. I don't know. That's a complete fabrication.
You also have Evolve 98, January 13th. It's a busy weekend for you, right? I mean,
yeah,
you're all over the place.
I mean, it's a busy week. Yeah, it's a busy week, a busy weekend. Evolve 98 that's the 13th on Saturday, and then Sunday before Evolve 99, it is Style Battle. And then one of the bigger matches is Nick Gage versus Walter, which I cannot wait to see. Someone is going to get murdered, hurt, assaulted. I mean, Nick Gage even called out the owner, Gabe Sapolsky, on Twitter. I think this was like maybe 2 days ago. He was like, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know how I'm on the show, but someone is going to get assaulted, and I cannot wait to see it.
So who all do you have in your camp for Evolve 98, 99, and Style Battle?
Well, Evolve 98, I'm kind of stuck in the middle, and I would say this is probably going to happen a lot because I have my hands in so many different pots, but it's going to be Ring Conf, Timothy Thatcher and Walter versus Catchpoint, Tracy Williams, and Dominic Guarini. So, I'm kind of in the middle.
Evolve has you billed as being with Tracy and Guarini.
That's not necessarily true. That's not true. When you look at the graphic in that video, it just is with Stokely Hathaway at the bottom. So I plan to manage both teams because, Thatcher was a part of the Dream Team. I'm trying to purchase Ring Comp. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm on both sides. It's 50-50 right now. So, we will see. And Evolve 99, you have Chris Dickinson in action. You have Jaka. You have Tracy. You have Dom again. And then as far as Style Battle goes, I'm just observing. I'm just seeing who's there. I'm just there to see how Walter, how he does against Nick Gage, and then I'll take it from there.
What are some other stables? I think that maybe that's a segment of its own. Stables that you would or wouldn't purchase.
I mean, throw some names out there. I don't know.
The York Foundation.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'd love to purchase Titus Worldwide. Actually, I don't think that Titus would allow that though. I think we'd be in negotiations for probably 6 to 7 years. I think we both wouldn't budge. So I don't know about that one. Trying to think. I'd love to purchase DX. Bring that back.
Raven's Nest. He spent all that money on that lawsuit. He's got to make something back.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Nation of Domination. You could be in that, Sean. You could be the Owenhart.
I could. I thought you were going to say I could be the Jason Sensation. I was like, I hope not. I hope not.
Nah, you can be the Owenhart. I'm trying to think who would be. I think I'd be The Rock. I'm trying to think who would be Farouk. I think Jaka would be Farouk. Yeah.
Would you give him a picture of himself?
Yes.
That's a future segment that Fightful viewers, listeners can look forward to, where I run down a list of stables that either you would or wouldn't purchase, and you tell me why. But you got this busy weekend coming up. Definitely encourage everybody to check out MLW Zero Hour. Evolve both Saturday and Sunday, and Style Battle on Sunday. Stokely, thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.